Hey folks, I'm gonna wait in a few friends until I start ranting on tonight's episode. This is Walk with Harrison, and I'm gonna talk about selfishness. I'm gonna talk about selfishness in the extent that it's actually positive for you, right? But I'm gonna wait in for a few friends to pop on. I know it's quite late here in Sweden. I'm quite tired, as you can see. But I felt inspired to shoot this video, so I'm just gonna wait a little bit more. While I'm waiting, you guys can listen to this awesome bachata, right? Okay, I have a few friends popping on. Okay, I'm gonna start. If you guys miss anything, you can go back and listen to the replay later, okay? So, on tonight's topic, I wanted to talk about selfishness, right? I know that I promised to do a video yesterday, but I came home really late. I was out dancing, so was really exhausted, so I'm thinking about going and do it tonight, right? It's been raining a lot here in Sweden, like how do you say, raining in the extent that it's like when I went out, it's like the raining is like bitch slapping on you on your face, right? And it's getting really cold. So imagine this scenario that you're walking, you're leaving your house, and the rain is hitting you in your face, right? And the cold is like crawling inside your clothes, like it's getting really cold. And I saw on the news that tomorrow it's actually going to snow for the first time. So we'll see if it's gonna be any snow or not. But so today's topic, it's about selfishness. As you guys can see, I have tired eyes. It's because my eyes are tired. And but I'm still doing this rant for tonight, and I'm gonna answer cats and dogs. Yeah, exactly, Dustin. I'm gonna answer all your questions if you have any later. Today I want to go through a little bit about selfishness, right? Because I've always wanted to teach people like around me to be a little bit more selfish, right? But selfishness have been it's been so negative labeled, right? But it doesn't have to be labeled so negative. If you think about it, like if you want to give something to someone, if you want to do something good to your family members, if you want to do good to society or something, you need to start being selfish with yourself first. Because if you're not in your best mood, if you're not in your best self, right, what can you contribute to the society? What can you give from yourself if you're always in every effort that you're doing in your job, in your school, when you meet a friend, if the only effort that you're doing is the next is like the less best that you can give, that is not, like, it's no point, right? It's when you can give so much more from yourself. And the only reason I believe that you're not giving so much more from yourself is because you haven't been selfish enough with yourself, with your own thoughts, what you want, your purpose, your why, right? Because you need to always be selfish in the case that you want to grow, right? You need to go through that journey, and that is selfishness for me. It's going through that journey. Who am I? Who do I want to become, right? And you need to sit down with yourself with these thoughts, because every day is a new beginning. But as you all know, we all have limiting time through going through this life, right? And while you're here, you're supposed to give something, right? But before you can give, my friend, you need to give to yourself first. You need to sit down with yourself and be a little bit serious. Not too serious, because you shouldn't take life too serious. You should laugh a lot, right? But this is the nugget that I wanted to give you about selfishness, that you sit down with yourself and find out, like, what am I giving to society? What am I giving to my family? Like, what am I giving to my surrounding, right? And while I'm giving, you're also becoming someone, right? It's like, if you start with yourself, the selfishness about looking at yourself, maybe you will find out, my friend. That's how I found out, right? That you need to, in order for you to be selfishness enough, you need to walk away from a few friends that is not serving your energy level, that is not supporting your dreams or your why. It is not supporting the person that you want to be. Even though you're sitting here and you're wondering, but Harrison, I don't know what I want to do, right? Deep down, there's something driving within you that you want to, but you probably have so many people messed up around you. And I'm telling messed up because they're lost, right? If you have too many people that are not driven by purpose, or they don't have a sense of drive within you, they're gonna like suck you into their negative emotions and level, right? Because you, my friend, the results of your life is always the result of the friends that you surround yourself with. So when you are selfishness enough, creating the self-love within you, going for your dreams, you're gonna have the energy to actually being selfish is saying goodbye to those people that are not serving you, right? In this case, selfishness will really serve you, and it will help you. It will give you the driving force, because it doesn't matter what you do in your life, people will always point at you and want you to, and they want to label you, right? They want to label you, and they want you to pull their shit on you, right? People have so much things to say about you, that you should be this, you should talk like this, you shouldn't act like this, because we all serve from our own minds, right? So think about it. Like, it doesn't matter what you do in your life, people will always have a second opinion of what you're doing. Is it right or wrong? And based on what is right or wrong, it's based on the beliefs that we all have. And you know how the world looks, right? Do you know there's a lot of war, political wars, and religion and culture wars, because we have different beliefs, and we always want to have different beliefs and different values. That's how the world is. The best place where you can be is within you and acting from love. What does that mean, acting from love? Think about it. Acting from love is an emotion that you trigger from yourself, by yourself, when you're doing the things that you love, when you're surrounding with people that lift you up higher, right, in another level. When you're digging into your personality, like so deep, when you're reading those books that you never found out from the teachers in school, right? When you're in your selfishness, in order for you to give even more from yourself, my friend, you need to start digging in your selfishness in a positive way, right? Because if I want to give something, if I want to give so much from me, because when people ask me, Harrison, but what do you do? Well, my answer, it's like, sometimes I feel like, what should I answer? Like, I do everything, but they won't understand. So my answer would be simple, that my job is to make people feel better by themselves, right? In different areas, by the way I speak, by the books that I create, by the things that I do, right? If I go train taekwondo, I have a blast. I laugh with my colleagues, we kick each other's asses, and we have fun. And I give that extra joy that I have, the mindset of one thing, so I can leave them feeling better about themselves. That's what I do. When I go out dancing, I do the same thing, but I don't kick asses in the dances. I just let the music touch me, and by being a source of interpreting the music and sharing that special moment with that someone, right? Because you're always dancing with someone, And if you just can put yourself like, you need to understand that when I'm digging so much into personal development, in my selfishness, right, to grow, I always go to dance to relax my mind, because I'm letting the music drive me, right? I'm letting the music take me into another journey. Like my brain is relaxed, even though I'm the one doing all the turns and thinking about what should I do now. I'm in the fun mood. I'm in a mood where I'm creating all the time, right? And I'm loading my battery. So that's what I do in every given moment. I'm giving from myself in some way or another. But in order for me to become this person I am today, I had many years of working with myself, like going back a little bit, taking a few steps back and thinking about what do I really want? What kind of impact do I want to give to this world, right? Because come on, we are all using Facebook, but the question is, what are you using Facebook for? Are you using Facebook to see what kind of events is going on, or are you using Facebook to watch cute little kitties? And I'm gonna be honest to you, when I see a cute little kitties, I love the cute little kitties. I can't do it. Like I'm a sucker for animals, but I don't spend my day watching cute little puppies and cats, right? And I certainly don't send that. Like I have other missions, right? When I'm in Facebook, I'm always connecting. I'm always thinking about the next thing. Like, what can I give myself, right? What can I do today in order to create a bigger impact? And I'm happy that Facebook started to create this live video, because then I can connect with all my friends, because all of you are following me, and I consider you guys my friend, right? Even though a few of you I have met, and a few of you it's probably gonna take months before I meet, because we live in the different time zones, and there's like we have our own families, right? But it's a community, right? Even though I have friends in Mexico, I have friends in the US, everywhere around the world, someday I will meet you guys, right? And being live, talking to you guys, giving my thought, if it can give you some kind of value, because I know that you are doing your journey too, right, through this life. So I want you I want you to give you the thought that you should let a little piece of selfishness within yourself to gather yourself, to give you the strength of boosting yourself, helping your own path, finding that self-love within yourself, right? If that is selfishness, I want you to dig really deep into that, because if you find your self-love, my friend, you will be able to give that to your mother, to your friends, to your spouse, to your kids, right? Because you will become your own source of energy when you start working on yourself, and you know how this world looks like. It's so much distraction. It's so much people are talking from every different part, like do this, do that, right? And but you need to quiet all the noise and go with what your heart is telling you, right? Connect your mind with your heart, your soul. Let it speak, because your soul, my friend, now I'm getting really deep, but your soul is the only thing that is speaking the really true about your purpose in life. And when you learn to listen to your purpose, like from your heart, the thing that makes you tick, the thing that makes you go, right? You will know that you are on the right path. And somehow, I created many videos before, somehow, some way, life is always showing you, my friend, always showing you different ways that you need to learn in order to get where you are, right? And even if you are right here right now with the challenge that you have, if you're sick or something, it's a challenge you have, and in somehow you will grow stronger from that. Maybe you need to go through this bump of the road. Maybe you need to go this hill, this mountain, in order to conquer other mountains, right? This is your path. And no one said it's gonna be easy, right? But selfishness, you need to find selfishness within yourself to gather energy, to take yourself your alone moment, to give yourself strength so you can become your own source of love, right? So you can give that. So I'm gonna see, I have a few friends here. I have Camelia, I have Micaela, I have Gustavo and Luis, all the way from Barcelona, mi amigo. Yeah, I have some awesome friends there. Always surround yourself with positive, inspiring people. Yes, Balal, always. But it's you see that like it's easy, like it's sometimes it takes time to create that surrounding around you, because if you're living through this life and you surrounded yourself with so much, not garbage, because we are human beings, but with negative emotions, with people that are lost within themselves, it takes even more energy from your part to blast yourself away from that, to say goodbye to those friends, tell them that you love them, but your life is serving another purpose, right? Be deep. They're gonna, if you're like that deep, they're gonna like think that you're strange enough, and they're gonna leave you alone. probably it's gonna work, right? So this is all for me, and I'm gonna answer all your questions later on the after the live is done, right? And it is really late here in Sweden. If you guys can see, I need to rest my eyes, but I felt like giving this thought to you guys, and I believe if you know someone that needs to hear this tonight, that needs to be a little bit selfish with themselves, to go on the right track, to fill themselves with the self-love that they need in order for them to find more power to go with it, or just send this video to them, right? Share this video, because if my thoughts can make some person around you a little bit more happier, and like it is serving my purpose, right? Because I just want to share what is working for me right now, right? Always. But I'm still a student of life, right? I'm always encountering the same things that you guys are encountering in life. I am going through the same process, but it's coming at me with different elements, different circumstances, right? But I'm also going through my challenge as you guys. So we are all one. Understand that. We are all one. I'm just stuck on this meat body, right? And I'm always evolving. I'm always changing. Today I cut my hair, but it's gonna grow out. And I'm getting older, right? But we are all one in the end. So I want to appreciate you all for watching this. If you appreciate it, you can share this, you can like this. Send you a lot of love. I'm gonna keep up my video challenge, and I'm gonna end this with some more bachata. So if you want to stay and listen for some bachata, you are more than welcome, or else I'll see you on the next video, okay? Take care, my friends.
Until she's broke inside. The story of my life. And I've been waiting for this time to come around.
Vladimir!
But baby, running after
Awesome seeing you, man.
it's like chasing the cloud. The story of my life. I take her home. I drive all night to keep her warm in time. It's frozen.
The rant is over. This is only bachata time, okay? It's bachata moment.
Story of my life, I give her hope. I spend her love until she's broke inside. The story of my life.
It's quite a sad song, eh? Oh well, it's over. Thank you all. Bye bye.